welcome everybody back to the Where the Fuck Are We At Now in the Ethereal Plains. Last time, the party set off on a grand adventure to the Warping Mountains to find a ruined keep that had lost contact with the outside world about a year ago. Pretty made it to the mountain itself after a couple days travel and encountering some interesting things along the way. After moving a gigantic boulder into a massive lake of water, the party stumbled across a rather large keep made of solid granite. Upon heading inside and meeting the Wyvern Queen, introduced to the legendary hero known as Rymir Kofax. And over the past nights, you have all gained information based upon what he's told you from his past.
He has dragonades.
Dragonades. Let's all go get dragonades.
No, that's not.
Oh.
That's not how that song goes.
Moving on. Alright, so you all wake up in the morning, and you are gathered by the Wyvern Queen.
I feel gathered.
Rymir's throne room.
Fruit. Room.
Alright, so let me move these characters aside here. Alright.
Oh yeah, I have to open roll.
Moment.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
.net.
I was dumb.
That would help. Alright.
And my character.
Fredrick is still sleeping.
You were... Okay, let me see what Wyvern Queen wants to do to you. She splashes you with water.
Oh!
Wake up!
Hey! Not cool, man.
I knew he was gonna say that.
She prestidigitates you. Get up! It's morning.
Oh my god, there's two now. What do I do?
Before he gets up, he is actually going to cast Druid Craft to see what the weather is like today.
You could just look out the window, you know?
What's a small chance of
What's
rain?
the point of having spells?
Okay, I'm heading there.
Right. We'll all gather in the throne room, and you see Rymir being guided over to his throne by the Wyvern Queen. We'll have our special guest and my co-DM for the session unmute himself.
Oh, I'm still around.
Thank you for coming into my... Come, let me speak with you.
Are we supposed to move anywhere, or...?
Theater of the mind, this.
Okay. I guess Fredrick will walk over. Whoa! Who's he?
Why, he's a mighty hero.
Oh. Sweet.
Who do I see?
Let me reveal to everyone.
I think I know who I see, but you know.
See this.
Yep, I see that. Is the fire all around him?
Yeah.
It's perpetually on.
He's just constantly on fire. It's fine.
Is that just like a cosplay accessory? Like he just has like some fake fire, it's like ribbons and stuff.
He has explosive diarrhea. So,
Oh, Jesus.
No, that makes sense. Well, wait, what's he eating? I thought they were starving up here or whatever.
Chipotle.
Oh, right. But like the Chipotle's out.
Chipotle.
He just had the last The last burrito bowl.
Very expired Chipotle.
Oh shit.
Moving on.
Yeah, I would rather starve. Alright, that's fair. Alright,
Moving
everything
on.
checks out here.
Just tell us.
Alright.
So, what is the purpose of this gathering?
It has come to my attention that Bahamut might be the answer to my pestilence. We must travel. There's a place dark, mysterious, that we can perform the ritual required to release it from my body.
Oh. Well, alright, I mean, I'm just here for adventure and doing good deeds, so I don't really care. Let's do it.
That sounds like it would check both boxes.
Sure.
What about everyone else?
Sure. I'll go along.
Oh, I'm absolutely all for it.
Legally, I don't have a medical license, but you know what? Why not?
Ravak,
Here,
Asemar?
I may be too weak to hold my sword. Someone, please.
I'm also too weak to hold your soul.
I'm afraid it may be a bit large for my delicate wrists.
Gungir will try to hold it.
No, wait a
Sorry,
second,
I
I'm a
have my
fucking
own.
fighter, not a rogue. Never mind, I could totally wield that bitch.
Can totally feel like that,
Carry
bitch. Rymir just slowly walks over, pulls out his sword, kind of presents it, his arm shaking, black goo pussing out of his mouth.
Would you perhaps like a
Poor
handkerchief,
guy.
sir?
Like, he washes his hands, right?
Also, Flynnhawk looks over to Azemar as like, do you want to rock, paper, shears for it?
I mean, sure, why not?
Roll
Yes.
a d20.
I was gonna roll a d4 or anything, but hey, why not? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that
I
works.
assume I'm probably the one holding it then.
Well, Asemar's gonna try to pick up the blade.
What do I need? Strength?
They?
Strength
Yeah,
check.
it's hang on, mute your mic.
Flynn's just like, drat, I need to not pick paper every time.
But paper is such a strong element.
Alright, I need.
So subtle.
Ooh. Nope.
Oh,
You did
shit.
not pick up.
That's fine, Flynn. I usually choose rock because it's the only natural thing among the choices.
Haha, well, I'll keep that in mind next time we play rock, paper, shears. Are you having a little trouble there, Azemar? Do you want me to give it a go?
Go ahead. Give it your best shot.
Strength check.
Alrighty then. He splits his hands and rubs them together and gives it the old heave-ho.
That
strength
seems
save.
sanitary.
Oh yeah,
It's
what's
a
it say?
check.
You get bailed out because you're drunk.
I would have done better if it was a strength save, but, you know.
Yeah,
16.
slightly better.
Nope.
Alright,
I doubt it, but can
here we go.
Fredrick try?
Sure.
Time for deep muscles.
Okay.
Anyone who wants to try can roll strength.
He's getting closer.
Nope.
We all hear a crack.
One for a 0.
Oh god.
We all hear a crack and
Callahan just
throw your
stamped
back
his
out.
arm.
Now the
I
goal.
go to lift it, and it actually sinks
Break
further
your
into the
wrist.
ground.
Now the goal is to lift with your back in a jerking, twisting motion.
Does your boy Ravak have
My
strength
hands just pass through. My body becomes immaterial for a moment.
Ravak is lifting it!
Ravak did it! He matched.
Hey!
Of course, the
Big ass.
dragon-like man is able to lift it.
Pick up this big ass great sword.
Can you even use a great sword?
Huh?
You can try.
I think he's proficient with all martial weapons.
Martial
Yep.
weapons.
I'm gonna run and use the
Anywho.
restroom real quick. I was just wanting to say, Gungir kind of seeing the really shaky condition that Mr. Dragon Man is in. Sort of a light bulb goes off in his head, and he just kind of walks out of the room while everyone's trying to lift his sword.
I'm not being around this guy. See ya.
He wants to make a really quick. He wants to MacGyver something real quick. He wants
I'm actually also.
I mean, what
something.
you want to MacGyver?
a wheelchair,
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Smith
Roll
tools.
me
Hey, 20. So
I am making 10 good berries.
Gypsy.
That's me.
I have sent a visual aid for what you did to the sword.
I love it.
Classic.
I'm showing this to the chat.
I love it.
all right.
And he will hand 1 good berry to everyone.
Okay. Like I said,
Oh,
yeah,
jolly good. I did miss breakfast.
all right. I'm going to be away for just 1 second.
Have fun.
If you gave a good berry to everyone, you would have 2 left over. If you gave 1 to Rymir and to the Wyvern Queen.
Yep, he's giving 1 to everybody.
So. You basically are
Good
Let-
job, Ravak.
down the mountain a ways until you find a rather interesting sort of entrance.
Ruin-like entrance?
Ruin.
Oh, ruin.
So is this the place?
Yes, indeed.
And what exactly is in this place?
It is crypt.
Oh, good. A crypt.
So
Can
we're
I roll
seeking
to
the
see-
aid of a dead dragon?
I need to banish the evil within me.
Well, you seem to know what you're doing, so I suppose we'll all just follow your lead.
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly is this evil?
It's in the sword. The souls that I killed.
Looks towards Ravak.
Everybody looks at Ravak.
I'm sure it's
Oh.
fine.
So we
Oh no,
we throw
It's an ST.
a ghost sword.
it's an STD, a sword transmitted disease.
Don't tell me I'm gonna have to title this thing something related to diseases. So that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Well, I
Well, at
remember
least you're a cleric, right, Ravak? And he gives him a pat on the head.
We shall
Anyway.
proceed forward.
Okay. Then we proceed forward. I'll help him along if he needs help.
I will move all the people over to the page we're supposed to be on.
Is there a map? Oh, it's a hall.
Back screen.
Wow. Ooh.
Right. So you're led into a very deep crypt. Like, this goes down for a solid at least 2 miles underground. You follow along a sort of, I guess, what would be the word for it? Aqueduct that's flowing through this place. See armor, bones of what you can assume are undead or old, completely unsalvageable things just lying around. A sword here, plate mail armor there. As you walk along this path. Well, hell yeah, it's dark as shit.
Does
Oh, great,
anybody have a
so,
light?
I do.
I
do.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
Wonderful. I can't see a thing.
Neither
Hey.
can I.
Oh,
Inside,
I'm back.
you see torch sconces that are snuffed out, like they're completely all out.
oh, I'm in the wrong Galahad.
There we go.
Wait, what?
Hi, Storm.
I made,
We're in a
I
cavern
made a
now.
separate one when I multi-classed him.
Did Mr. Dragon Man accept the wheelchair?
Yes.
Mr. Dragon Man is very happy to accept.
There we go. It's a battle wheelchair.
It
Just
has
trick it out with
five
weapons.
seconds.
Okay.
The world's mightiest cripple.
I'm so glad we did this.
The world's crippliest strong man.
Rymir
The world's
So-
most disabled champion.
and kind of motions towards you to give him his sword back.
Alrighty.
Strength check.
And this old man basically grabs a sword and just kind of like flings it around like it's nothing.
That's quite the arm on you, sir.
He just stumbles left and right, trying to get his footing. And stabs it in the
Steady on.
ground. And kneels. And then he stares up into the top of the crypt. Bahamut, Lord of all that is good in this world, cure all of the ill in this crypt. And he begins to glow, kind of glisten out into like, and start to like pus out, like crap is coming out from his pores. You can see like a puddle of like dark oozing, disgusting slime just kind of ooze out of him.
Everybody takes a big
gross.
step back.
And then this huge figure just appears in front of him.
Is it Jesus?
I'm booting it up. Give me a second.
really quick. As this is going on, Fredrick will have to go towards Azemar. Touch the back of his shoulder and cast resistance.
This is what you see. Or
What?
image.
Shit, Rymir.
No.
Shade mirror.
Well, you don't see that every day.
I dare say you appear to have a doppelganger, sir.
Does
shape
the... Oh,
glides back and forth.
Oh god, he gave
At
birth to
everybody
his
in the
evil
room.
clone.
And this thing is just pungulating with pestilence and just evil aurora. And it points its sword at you and Rymir, and just kind of like his eyes just glow with like blue flame. We can roll for initiative.
Can I get my exclamation part from before?
Yes, I will allow that.
All right. When he knelt down to start praying to ooze his stuff out, I casted Armor Vagathus on myself
Good idea.
And by the way,
before it started.
Azemar,
Clicked it again.
What's up?
you have resistance.
Like to damage or a specific kind?
No, just a spell resistance.
Oh,
One willing creature before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add number to the saving throw of its choice.
Ah, sweet.
Be right back. I need to grab a piece of paper and a pencil.
Sounds good.
So let's see. It looks like the order is Flynn,
Yeah.
Fredrick, Ravak?
There we go.
Yeah, Ravak.
By the way, I figured out why that thing wasn't working before. You have to click on your character, your little character dude, so that the blue square is highlighted and stuff, and then do the initiative roll, and it assigns it.
Yes,
Yep.
you do.
So yeah, it looks like it's Flynn, Fredrick, Azemar, Ravak,
One of these days.
Galahad, then
Oh,
Then
that's right, I
Storm.
don't have any spells. Thank God.
why would you say that?
It's just such a relief not to have to worry about that shit.
I mean, it is a whole nother thing to take care of.
I'm like on the other end. It's like if I started a combat without anything to think about, I would just
I mean,
Brain
I have like a
disengage.
bajillion different abilities that I can use in combat, so that's where I'm at.
action surge.
Alright.
Okay.
By
If
the
we
way,
have a
I'm
second while we're waiting, if we can do add a character
Mhm.
talk for a hot second.
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
Have you guys seen fucking Echo Warrior?
Oh,
what is that?
The freaking new archetype? The new Dunamancy archetype?
Eco Warrior, like Captain Planet?
No, Echo Warrior. So Dunamancy is the new school of magic. It comes from Exandria and Critical Role, but it's in the new book. And there's a fighter archetype that uses like dabbles in Dunamancy magic to pull alternate reality versions of themselves from doomed timelines, splinter timelines, to fight for them before they cease to exist. It's like the idea is that there's constantly other potential realities where like dice rolls were slightly different, where you're mostly the same person, but that whole universe is dying away because it wasn't the one that moved forward. and your fighter just knows how to like pull it. So instead of like doing an action surge where you just take an extra action, you just summon another you who takes actions with you.
Damn.
Let me get initiative in order here first.
Me first.
Yay! Well, no, maybe Shade first. We don't know.
Not good.
I hope not.
Yeah, that's not good. Because I have a plan, and if Shade moves, it's gonna ruin it.
It honestly doesn't matter for me.
Alright, it's
I'm
only
still going
organized
through
builds here.
shit.
Does Rymir take a seat back in the wheelchair after giving birth to his evil self?
Shadow, baby.
No, he's currently incapacitated.
Oh, joy.
And
I've
the
heard
Wyvern
of it.
Queen is caring for him.
At least help
Man,
me back
I've-
into the chair, lady.
Yeah, she
Man,
did.
I've heard of ripping a sick vein, but dang, isn't that what the cool kids are talking about on the memes?
Yes.
I may have to actually remove the. I just realized I may have to actually remove the guidance on or resistance on Asemar to do this.
It's
Remove it.
concentration.
Yep. Oh, for concentration
Yeah.
spells.
Yeah. Gotta be careful about that stuff.
Almost done.
D&D experts question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I bonus action dash and still break up the movement between my attacks?
Yes.
Yes. And let me play some music for us here. And make sure it's actually playing, because I know it sometimes doesn't work.
Just make sure it's in the background.
So who is first?
And it's going to be in background of everything.
So who is going first?
Me, I hope.
Turn it down a bit, Venom.
Oh, give me a second.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Oh shit!
Alright.
Now remember,
So,
not
definitely
it
getting
is
this pumped up.
Flynn's turn.
Excellent. Let's see, it's about 35 feet. He draws his rapier with a big grin and just immediately goes sprinting straight towards the horrible pus monster.
Okay.
And with advantage, because he's going first, he's going to stab at thee with his rapier.
Will hit.
Stop at
That's
it. Oh, wow.
25.
Nice.
That will hit.
And so I attack it also with sneak attack because we're 1v1ing. Oof. Well, 12 is 12.
Hey, Dragon, you remember the Witchlight Crosses thing against undead? Provided that.
Dragon.
I gotta remember what property.
It was Soul, the Flame. So it'd be doing 2d10. Well, at least against the
And
skellies.
since I smacked him, he can't smack me back as I then spin around and dash back over here.
Can't smack if you can't smack back.
excellent.
Catch me if you can.
I softened it up for you.
Okay, so whose turn is it now?
It is Fred's turn.
Okay. Two Skelly Boys in Shade, give me a Constitution save. These three. Because I am casting one of my favorite Druid spells. Moonbeam.
Ooh.
That's for me.
Oh, I was trying to send it so it could actually. I don't want the frickin' damage die. I want frickin' description.
Oh.
Description.
You may have to go into the options for the spell and change it to the output to make it a spell card.
Yes.
How do I do that?
You go to
Well,
your spell
I don't
book.
have any spells, but I guess I can go
So
to
you
life.
you pull out your character sheet. You go to
Yeah.
spell.
Mhm.
You go to the spell in question,
And you click the I for info.
and you
And then you
and
click
on the
the
right
gear.
there's a when you're hovering over it, there's a circle. It says I.
A circle?
It's a little eye with a circle.
Yeah, I press the
Whatever.
I.
Yep, and then there's a
Okay.
gear.
Oh, did I just click it?
No, click the gear.
Click the gear.
Now it's got all your options, and then above the description for the spell, it will say the output, and it will either say an attack or
Okay.
a spell card.
Yeah, it should say output attack, and you want to change that to output spell card.
Okay, output spell card.
Then when you click it, it should do its thing.
Okay, there it is. Spell card. Here is what it does.
Bam!
Damn.
Action level 2. As one action, can range up to 20 feet, a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylindrical cone.
And it is centered right here.
You're right. Okay.
So
Up
all
to
three of
one.
them, a Constitution saving throw, or take 12 radiant damage.
It's each time their turn starts, I think.
No,
Yeah.
it's all. I believe also when you, as soon as you cast it, they also have to make the Constitution.
What is the DC save for this?
Fredrick's DC is. Give me a second. 14.
Oh,
That's not-
because they each just entered the spell's area for the first time.
Yeah.
Because it just started existing. Like, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay,
I did not mean
so
to do a circle or to do a square.
he fell. Let's see, can I? Oh wait, that's reveal. I need to ping. He fails. He fails. You roll.
I already.
Hey,
What the
Venom.
heck? I don't
Sorry,
want a
I should
freaking square. I
exclamation
want a
point.
circle.
19 for Dex.
Not Dex. Con.
How do you make a circle?
19.
19. Okay.
Oh.
Shade Rymir got a 19.
He passes, but he takes 6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage. Okay, so number 1. So number 1 and number 2 take damage. They are not dead. They're surprisingly alive.
I'm trying to make a circle to fit this.
If it's not perfect, I understand what it's supposed to do.
You want me to just draw one?
Yes, please.
Do not mind.
Drawing
It's
circles is
supposed to
hard.
be a 5-foot.
Right here.
5-foot radius.
5-foot radius from here. That works.
There is also the shape tool.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of
Okay,
things
and
going
as
on.
a bonus action, I will actually move the circle. Here, let me
Exactly.
actually just. I can move the circle as a bonus action up to 30 feet.
Okay.
Tell me where you want to move it.
I got it.
Oh, boo.
I will move it. How far can I move this?
60
Oh,
feet.
never mind. You can use an action. That takes a full action to do.
But it's
You already
great
used
because
your
you have a
action.
constant moonbeam going on.
Yep.
I will end my turn.
Right. It is now Azemar's turn.
I have an exclamation point.
Yes.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I know what the spell is?
My spell,
Spell.
or
Yeah. I imagine we shouldn't run into it.
Gene.
so does she know what it is?
Let me
Am I
see.
familiar with its various properties?
Yes, it is. Yeah, yes, you are.
Okay.
I
It's
would
Asemar's
say
turn.
Context clues probably tell you that the beam of light that set things on fire isn't good.
Yeah, probably.
By the way, I am curious. Does this shed any light? I know it doesn't say that, but I am asking for flavor's sake.
I'll say it shines up to here. Here, I'll draw a square of how much.
It's dim light.
Well, as long
This
as it's
is what
shedding
you
some-
see.
Yeah, as long as it's shedding some light, it's good. By the way,
Area
should the circle
is
be
dim
bigger
light.
or?
It's fine.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, it should actually. Here.
Alright.
Moving on. Asemar, you moved. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to be using one of the Witchlight Cross's abilities.
Right. Which one?
Flames of the Sun. And it'll be the second.
In charge.
Does the 9 hit? I doubt it does.
Oh, who are you specifically aiming for?
The Shade.
No.
Alright. Then as a bonus action, I'll invoke Crimson Wright onto my sword.
That will end your turn, I assume.
Mhm.
Okay. Skelly Man, number 4. One second. Skelly Man number 4 is going to walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And he's going to attack with his short sword.
Bring it on.
Does a 15 hit.
Nope.
And let me see, does it have any other things? It does not. That will end Skelly Man number 2. Skelly Man number 3. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Coming at you. Same roll.
Yeah.
Not gonna bother asking.
Maybe
Number
his armor
1.
class changed.
3. Also gonna take a swing at you. Yeah, that's gonna miss. Alright, Ravak, it's your turn.
Oh, those two bad boys, they started their turns in the beam, right?
Yeah, that's true. They have to do a Constitution as well.
Constitution or another save? Let me see if another save.
Is engulfed in. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a
On a or starts its turn
or starts its turn there, the creature must make a Constitution.
One rolled a 18, one rolled a 5.
Okay, I will roll for damage on Moonbeam. Give me a second. It will take.
Okay.
Where is it? Can I not find? Oh, because I had to change it back. Moon beam.
Damage. I mean, those two incinerate at 1 HP. So I'm going to delete number 2, number 3, number 1 and number 2. Okay.
So those attacks never happened to Azemar.
I mean, they missed anyways.
Appreciate the thought, though, bud.
So basically,
Ravak's turn.
he had two
They turned to
flaming
walk out.
skeletons running at him that just kind of disintegrated into ash as they took a swing.
No, see, I like to
Amazing.
imagine as they were about to swing, it freeze frame and just went, wait, that's not how it happened.
Right, yeah,
Then
Ravak's turn.
snapped.
Alrighty then, I'm gonna scoot over to the left here. And then
Vibrate.
I'm going to let me pull up my character sheet real quick.
Be prepared.
Oh wait, what about Doggo?
You can be by my side for right now.
I'm gonna be
He has a
aiming.
30. Yeah, he would have used
I'm
his dash action to get to you.
Good doggo.
I'll be using my bow against the one in front of me, the one up here
Okay.
to my north.
Roll the hit. Oh, wait, no, that's,
Yeah, that's-
damage.
Yeah, that's damage right there.
Why did it do that?
I'm not sure.
Let's see. Looking at my box.
Just roll a d20 plus your dex mod.
And proficiency.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I think it's rolling as a spell for some reason.
Oh, I figured it out. You forgot to click the attack roll in the box. I just fixed it for you.
Alright, so
Let me just double check.
Once more.
Yep, there you go. Which is
Venom
a
rolled that
test.
for you, it doesn't count.
so roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
There you go.
that'll definitely hit. Now click the bow at the bottom and that'll roll damage.
Oh, there we go.
Chat.
Like box,
Does it
click
keep
bow.
saying? What does it keep saying when I click on it? Cast at what level? It's still seeing it as a spell.
Just roll the damage die.
There you go.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, max
Anyway.
damage.
Wait, you're supposed to add your dex mod to that.
He's firing
So
one of
8 plus 2,
skeletons.
10.
Damage.
10 damage.
Okay, it's
I'd love to
alive.
just log into your roll 20
Alright.
sometime and fix
Well,
all
if
your
it's
shit.
live, as a bonus action, do this.
Oh, number 5 took.
Lightning arrow.
Okay,
Blizzard.
who are you aiming for?
The same one, if
Oh.
it's alive.
me
That's
roll a
attached
save.
it's attached to the arrow. So doesn't that mean all the guys in your line of sight have to? Doesn't that mean Azemar and Doggo have to do a saving throw?
No, it's
No,
this
it's
guy
only
here.
for one target.
Yeah, isn't he shooting this dude?
No,
Yeah, he's
it's a
shooting that
dexterity
guy.
saving throw. Oh, he's shooting.
Target.
Wait, is he shooting?
Target, not multiple. He's
No,
shooting
the
one
thing-
arrow at this guy.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
guy.
he's shooting at him.
Ah,
Yeah, but here's the thing.
not over here.
Yeah, here's the thing
Target,
also.
lightning arrow.
has a like I can't speak.
It has an area of effect. Lightning arrow doesn't hit one person.
Yeah,
It's splash damage.
it's splash damage, and it does also do one person.
So does it dexterous out of the way?
Held. See, base radius of 18, area. fuck? Oh, that's Pathfinder. What the fuck am I looking at?
Wrong game, dude.
Yes, one creature within 10 feet must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Repeat. Okay, so that guy would have to make the save as well. He also fails. So, number 3.
2d8 for
He already rolled the damage.
So 10 to both. Okay, so down to that and that. So number 3 and 4 are still alive. Wait, no. Yeah, no, they're all alive. Dave.
Wait.
Barely.
Wait. That's only 2d8. I'm so
Yeah.
confused. It does 4d8.
Lighting arrow?
Does?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my God.
right.
Let me.
Do you want me to roll an extra 2d8?
I'll have Tom roll it.
So I'm rolling a 2d8.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it
just
says
roll an extra 2d8.
creatures take 2d8 damage.
The
the
target takes 48.
Yeah,
and
with extra target. So the second
2d8.
So another 10. So
first guy is dead.
And the other one is
is still alive.
a little
Barely.
soft.
That guy's not taking damage. That's fine. It is now Shadow Rymir's turn.
It must make a Constitution saving throw.
Unsave.
Yes. Moonbeam.
This is why I love Moonbeam.
It's gonna
Get
take
him,
full
Moonbeam.
damage.
Okay, give me a sec to roll that damage.
roll that damage.
It's 10
Takes
radiant.
10 radiant.
I have to ask,
Radiant
does
seems to be doing. Huh?
I have to ask, does Fredrick do like the Sailor Moon pose when he fires down the moonbeam?
Yes, basically.
I
would like
I
to
don't
read
know
by
why
that.
it just feels
Okay.
cool.
Yep. So the spirit just enrages itself with fury and starts to like light on like blue flames coming from it, and it's going to charge straight into the fray.
And instantly charged for Gungir. What did I do? You
So
did.
he's going to make 2 attacks. One of them will be a disarming.
Dog out.
Oh
So the first one is a 27.
Assuming that hits you, Azemar.
Yeah, my armor's not that good. It's good, but it's not that good.
He will be taking 22 damage, and he has to make a strength saving.
Copy disarmed.
Yep.
no.
Alright, of just my weapon or of both my weapon and shield?
Assuming both.
Oh.
Yeah, both.
Ooh.
Not.
Roll strength save.
1 second.
Save or is it a check?
It's a
Assuming you save.
Ooh.
Save. 23.
yeah, he saves. And then the second attack. I assume a 12 on that hit.
Nope.
And that's his turn.
Okay. It is now Skelly Boy number 6 over here.
I just imagined Asemar getting the Bucky look on his face, like during when he's fighting against Black Panther and Black Panther punches through concrete. He's like, oh!
Fredrick, does a 9 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, that is
My
Skelly Man
armor's
number
not
6.
that bad.
Skelly Man 6 misses, and that's his turn. Galahad. Wait, no. Gungir. Bleh. Wait, no.
Oh.
Did I add Galahad in here? Oh my god, I skipped Galahad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Went before freaking Shade Rymir.
Not the first time it's happened. It's okay.
Go ahead.
Poor Glad. Alright, so, I will run up. We'll just say I delayed my turn to after Rymir moved. I'll move up here. And I will attack with Green Flame Blade.
Ooh.
What? That's not. Display the freaking spell, okay? Thank you. Okay?
Reach is...
Ignore the rolls. Those aren't.
Oh, that his sword has 10-foot reach.
Yes. Well, when I cast spells, I have twice as much range.
Yeah.
Which in this case gives me 5-foot reach. 10-foot reach. So I hit him with a green flame blade. So basically, I'm making an attack on him.
Roll your attack, please.
Got it.
That takes your action. Spell. I'm assuming you don't have 2 attacks.
As part of an action,
not with
you can
the
make
spell,
a melee
no.
attack.
So does a 15 hit?
No.
Ooh.
Okay, then my class feature kicks in. Favored by the gods.
Gods. He can add 2d4 to add to that 6.
Does a 21 hit?
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will
guide your blade.
hit him with Ragnall. Two-handed Ragnall for 14
5 fire.
plus 5 fire damage. And then plus an extra d8 of fire damage. 7. So 12 fire damage, 14 sword damage.
Excellent hit, lad.
Yeah. So that's one Galahad hasn't showed off before.
Very
Green
impressive.
fire snakes around the sword, and as he shoots the fire, it collides with the shade, ricochets off, and this Skeleman standing right next to him is also going to take 7
Dead.
plus my charisma modifier,
It's
which
dead.
is 3, so
It
10
only
fire
had 2
damage.
HP.
It's
Okay.
dead, Jim.
It had 2 HP.
Boom.
Dead.
One cleaving green fire slash.
Right.
Good show.
Yeah. And then
I high five you.
is it a free action to respond to a high five?
Sure. Yes.
I
Yeah.
respond to the high five.
Right.
Hold on,
Gungir,
one
it's
second.
finally your turn.
No, it's not. You fool.
You've activated Galahad's trap card.
You've activated my trap card. It's called fuck you. It's actually still my turn.
Oh. Crit of floating.
I cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action. I
Okay.
create a floating spectral weapon within 120 feet that lasts for the duration until I cast the spell again.
When
I
you
make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. I make it over here, and it's gonna smack this dude.
Roll the hit.
What's my spell attack? What do I...
It's 8 plus your casting modifier,
Isn't
which
it?
is charisma. Oh, there you go. 23. That'll hit.
Go,
Damn.
spiritual weapon. Hit him for 1d8 plus charisma.
7.
Ow.
7.
10 damage. Not bad. Skelly Man,
Please tell me it was a freaking bowling pin.
it's not dead
No,
yet.
'cause it's not a bowling pin. That's my turn.
8. It is now Gungir's turn. Finally.
Let me see here. Gungir will do this. He'll see the skellies, and he'll see the big old evil goop monster that's flinging around doing its nasty biz. And he's going to actually... He won't get into the fray. He'll kind of get off to the... over here? Let me check the range on this weapon. And...
Gungir is actually gonna use a weapon?
You're already
Where's-
dead. He's allowed to.
Here we go.
He's not killing anything.
Technically speaking.
Then, let me see.
I'll believe it when I see it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. He will toss. He will reach into his satchel and he'll pull out one of his acid grenades.
Okay.
And he will... let me put it up here. And he will use volatile concoction with that to... And he'll throw it at this skelly up here.
That's what I'd like to hear.
So,
Make it dex save.
deck save with disadvantage.
E.
What was that?
3.
3? That fails. So he is going to take 3d8 of acid damage.
Because it's undead and it resists.
I don't think undeads resist acid.
According to the monster manual for this specific
Let me look
skeleton.
it up.
So, there we go.
They have immunities against poison, exhaustion, and that's about it.
But poison and acid are 2 different damages.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
2 different damages.
My bad. Okay, then that takes the full, and it's dead.
Rest in peace.
It's a skeleton. There's
Right
a
here.
CR
Those are quite soft.
1.4.
Gungir, second kill.
Gungir kind of does a
You
happy
fellas
little
might need
dance.
more calcium. Aw.
Alright. Is it your turn, Mr. Gungir?
Gungir finishes up his turn.
Okay.
With his
Flynn,
dance.
you're finally up.
Oh, what about
He-
this skelly boy? He never went.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Oh no,
40.
not doggo.
Smack Galahad if you can.
Sure. I don't have a
With
very
an
high armor
18.
class. Yeah, that hits.
Is
Less than 15. Less than 15.
that is 10 damage altogether. 3
It hits
slashing, 6 necrotic.
It hits me. Get this. It hits me for 10. I lose 10 of my 15 temporary hit points, and then it takes 15 cold damage in response.
10.
Solid.
As soon as it flashes, it just freezes in place.
See it ice over and the sword frozen in place.
Goodness, Master Galahad, you are one dangerous fellow.
Ah! It cut me off guard.
What killed the dinosaur?
I'm glad I put that armor up earlier.
It was quite
killed the
great
dinosaur?
foresight for yourself.
Lucas, Flynn, you're up.
Flynn, kind of clicking thing. Flynn, sweats a
Will
little
help.
and Yeah, Flynn sweats a little and glances back at, what's the fuck's his name? Or no,
Mir?
I'm allowed to forget.
Mir?
Rymir.
No, Druid man.
Oh, Fredrick. Freddy.
Fredrick.
Freddy.
He sweats, glances at Fredrick. He's like, "Careful, you don't hit any of us with that big thing," and gestures vaguely at the moon thing before dashing over.
Okay.
I mean, these skeletons are so soft, it almost seems like a waste to kill them.
For a CR 1.4.
Yeah, 1-4.
I'm much more dangerous than you are.
You could say that he's boned.
I'll hit.
And I get sneak attack, so fucking rip.
It's dead.
That's more like it.
This thing's had 24 HP.
Get him!
Just stab it through the skull and it fucking disintegrates.
Anyway,
Honestly, a bit unworthy.
whose turn? Or
And
are you
I'll.
Still
yeah,
Flynn.
I can do stuff if I want. I forget how this thing works. Is this
The Shadow Dance.
is my rapier thing a
blade?
bonus action or? Oh, cool! I have lots of those.
However, it must be in a space that you've seen last. And since this entire room you've seen, yeah. The only area you can't do is the area around the beam. So,
yeah,
like,
I don't
let me
want to
draw
go
a shape
anywhere
real
near that beam, so
box I just drew, that's the area you cannot teleport to.
not gonna. But yeah, I'll just poof
Just doing some
over.
stuff really quick to like check. You can. No, wait, you would be in the beam then. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just keep that thing away from me. I'm just gonna poof over here.
See if
I
Flynn just
peer over behind Gungir, and I'm like,
out of
"Oh,
existence,
this
so that's
doesn't
back into existence.
So.
over by Gungir. Like, well, this seems to be going fairly well.
Oh, hi, Seahawk.
Freddy.
Hello, Master Gungir. Are you having a good time?
I am.
Okay. Fredrick will actually look towards Azemar, noticing that he got a bit beat up that last turn. Yo, dude. You need. Looks like you could use some help, and I will use Balm of the Summer Court. Basically, I have some dice equal to d6s up to my level. I can sacrifice up to half of them for one person to gain temporary hit points to whatever I roll, plus how many dice I spent.
You just start throwing like oregano at him from across. Like,
No. It's balm. So, like olive oil or aloe vera. No, aloe vera. It's just lotion.
Anyway, Azemar, you gain. Oh, that's only one. Hold on. 2 plus. That's 12 plus 3. You gain 15 temporary hit points.
ooh.
That's good.
Yep, that's why I like. And you also feel like this warm glow around you. It feels very pleasant.
Fascinating.
Fredrick, why are you throwing cow cut at me?
And anyway, this and now I will use my action to move my moonbeam right here. Shadow Boy, make me a con save.
That's unfortunate.
What did you say?
I said
Ask him
that's
to roll.
unfortunate.
13.
He fails. So
Okay.
he takes a total of
2d10, right?
Yep.
Give me a sec.
Ooh,
Takes
10
a total of
damage.
10 radiant damage.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's all I can do. Use the bonus
Azemar.
action and my action.
You did good.
Azemar, it's your turn. That light beam moved closer to you.
Yeah, that's a little worrying, but should be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my character and I'm going to stand over Thorn like the way a soldier would stand over like a military dog, and he's going to crouch like between my legs. And then I'm going to activate one of the new swords abilities.
Remember, you were disarmed.
No, I thought I had held on to it.
No,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
totally
never
beat
mind.
that.
Yeah, he totally beat that.
It's all
My
good.
bad.
So I'm going to activate this ability.
Persecute.
Holy blue flame,
For touche.
3-foot radius,
I don't know.
awakening is friendly creatures until the ability ends. While in the area, each non-hostile creature in the area deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Radiant
Or
Thunder
fire.
or Thunder.
Or fire.
So, which
Shows that
one?
time of cast it.
So, which one are you choosing?
You should choose one of the three.
I'm going
Yeah.
to be using fire.
Fire. Okay.
I do hope this baddie lasts more than a couple rounds.
And then,
That's about it. Yeah.
and then, what's the extra thing you do for Revenant? While this ability is active, innate thunder and radiant damage increases to a D8, or you deal an extra D6 fire. So, Dragon?
Is this like a full action?
Yeah, it'll deal the more fire damage.
Okay.
Is this a full action that you did this on?
Yes, that would be considered an action.
Hmm.
Okay, so you can't attack.
So
this turn.
he has a bonus action. Unless if he has 2 attacks.
I do have 2 attacks, so I might. So I just get the one.
1 attack, so make an attack roll.
Come on, babe. Ooh.
We'll miss.
I'm going to use my superiority and do a riposte and an attack
Hey,
him.
fighter.
Fighter Barb.
Crit.
Oh,
God.
shit.
Bye-bye
Yep,
temporary
he
hit
crits
points.
on a 19 and a 20.
Okay. I assume it's double, or is it double dice?
Double dice.
Double dice. Kind of glad I gave you the temporary hit points now.
Yeah, me too. This is not good.
It's
We're
fine.
really in the thick of it now.
41 damage.
41.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh!
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
He's not messing around. Watches
How much
this.
health did you have plus the temporary hit points?
I had 55.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
So I'm down to 14.
Yeah, it's
So that
fine.
was actually a good thing that I gave you those temporary hit points.
It's fine. Do that again.
I probably will.
Alright. I'm assuming that's Azemar's turn.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it's your turn.
Oh boy. Well, that changes my plan.
Get in there and hit him.
You can, as long as you're down towards the corners.
You'll even get to do bonus damage.
Yeah.
You're here or here. I wouldn't go there
Yeah,
though.
the only problem with Moonbeam is that it doesn't specify who is not hit.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get my ruler out.
That's how almost all AoE is, though.
True, unless you're an evocation wizard.
Or have careful
Or-
spell.
Or that's what I meant. Careful spell.
So what was this ability that he used?
Riposte.
Riposte.
It's
Repose.
a unique fighter.
When a creature misses you with a melee weapon attack, you can use your reaction to extend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against that creature. If you hit, you add the superiority die to the attack roll.
Jesus.
Yep.
Alright.
He's
that's
a
where I
battle
wanted to-
master, so he has all those maneuvers.
Nice.
Hopefully this will work.
Superiority die.
Superiority die is dumb.
I have 4 of them.
Cast Thunderwave.
Underwave. Con save.
I really hope that he is not pushed away
15.
out of
She
the.
matches.
Damn.
I think
not
when it
pushed.
matches.
It
Okay.
goes to the attacker, doesn't it?
If he matches, it goes to the defender. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
He'll take
for
half
DC.
damage, but he won't be pushed away.
Damn.
Damn.
He'll take
So
half
he takes
damage,
4
so it takes 4.
I wanted to push away to give Azemar a attack.
I don't want him pushed away because that means I have to move my beam.
I do. I can't get sneak attack.
Why not?
Because I'm not going in that beam!
Anyways, moving on. Ravak, is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Galahad, you're up.
Okie dokie. Then I will, I can't think of a way to...
You can attack him from
Actually,
a corner.
you know what? No, yeah, actually, no. I'm going to do something else. I'm going
You can
to...
attack diagonally, remember?
Yeah, no, let me look at this.
Plus he has reach.
As a
Floating
bonus action on my
sword is
turn,
over here.
I can move my weapon. I don't remember exactly where, but I move it over to him and it attacks.
Okay. So roll that
Um,
attack, please. We'll miss.
16. 16 misses. Okay. And then I will, as a first level spell, cast Cure Wounds on Asemar.
Appreciate it.
Gain 11 hit points.
Woohoo!
And then with my movement, I will, I guess, kind of move up here to try and also bait out like an attack. And then I'll end my
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
Whoops.
It is now Shadow Rymir's turn.
Oy.
You have to make con save, correct?
Yes. And I will roll the
25.
damage.
A5.
He succeeds, so he only takes half. Give me a sec. I roll the damage.
B6. B6.
Oh, yes,
It's rounded down. 6 damage.
Okay. Shadow Rymir will move
I'm surprised that he isn't weakened to radiant damage.
to the side out of the moonbeam.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then he will make 2 attacks on Azemar.
Oof.
Sorry, Azzy.
First attack is a 27 to hit.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
God. How much damage is
Finally, a
this?
challenging opponent.
Mm-hmm.
take 4 necrotic damage and 14 slashing
Ooh.
Ooh.
for the first one.
Alive there, Azzy?
Oh yeah, I'm still in this.
Alright. Second attack. You will miss.
Nice.
Thank God.
Ah,
Alright. It is now Gungir's turn.
Uh-oh.
Gungir's
I do
gonna
have a plan.
Gungir's gonna take the long way around. He's gonna see this ugly little thing. Or not ugly little thing, ugly big thing in between him and Asemar. He's seeing Asemar getting absolutely messed up. So he's gonna go 10. Boop. And then 10, 20, and then move up to Asemar. And he's going to administer his healing drought, modified by volatile concoction. So,
uh-oh. It's volatile.
so it'll do 3d10 healing.
Wow.
All right.
Jesus.
Are we just gonna keep stemming up my character until he holds out against this guy? Jesus
You're
Christ.
getting your spinach, Popeye.
Da, 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 da.
All right. Come on, baby. Come on. Roll big. Ooh, 18.
NB.
Okay.
Over that HP back.
So
What?
not too much, but
Yeah, it's better than where it was.
Then you're up.
And do I have any
After
other-
this. Flynn.
Oh, me. Wonderful. Still
Well.
sweating.
Flank and try to get advantage.
Yep.
Actually, it's not advantage,
Advantage?
it's +2.
Oh, well, get the +2 and then you'll get the
The
effect from
rolls are with advantage.
Persecute.
He tentatively slides up behind the dude and is gonna try and rapier him in the back.
You stabbed me in the butt.
Oh, I was so close to a nat 20.
23. That'll hit.
And with my sneak attack,
Ooh.
that'll be 20
Damn it.
Don't
damage.
forget the sneak attack.
It's automatically included.
Oh,
Yep.
And then roll a d4 for fire damage.
Oh,
Oh wait. Yeah, 1d4.
my rapier catches on fire temporarily. I'm like, and try to shake it out.
So
shake it out enough that it only does minimum damage.
Like, damn it, this thing is supposed to be shadowy, not on fire.
You're disarmed. Sorry.
Anyways. Fredrick, what do you need?
And then hey. Hey!
I'll wait.
I may not have magic, but I can do a lot of stuff. Jeez.
Okay, anyway.
I'm back the fuck up out of the moonlight and the range of this scary motherfucker. And then I'm gonna teleport over next to Fredrick and lean over and be like, seriously, isn't there anything other than that giant beam of death that you could maybe use? Quietly.
I need to ask the GM first.
Yes.
Does this guy have any armor on him?
Is he?
Chainmail.
Chainmail.
Okay, yeah. I am canceling Moonbeam, and I am
Oh, thank God.
And I am casting a certain spell that some of you may know.
Shocking grasp.
Metal, heat, metal,
Nope.
heat, metal. Not heat metal?
Give me a sec. Output. There we are. Yeah.
Battle's heating up.
Oh, come on. I put you on spell card. Why does it always do this?
Is roll 20 fucking you?
There we go.
Ah.
So yeah, its
I was
chainmail
right.
now begins to glow bright red.
So, ooh. Takes 2d8
burn.
fire damage. Burn the
Constitution
object.
save.
And give me a second because I am actually casting this at 3rd level.
12.
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah,
If
so-
it can't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. Ooh.
So
Roll the 12.
it failed, so it takes 3d8 fire damage because this is cast at 3rd level.
Okay.
Heat metal is really good.
Absolutely.
Also, really
19!
horrifying
19
as
fire
you.
damage.
Holy
Also,
fuck.
really horrifying as you cook knights alive.
I just realized this thing is made from bacteria and pus, which means when you light it on fire, it's going to start smelling real bad.
Then
Cauterized.
Fredrick will look at Azemar, seeing him getting beat up again. Yo, I know you can do it, man! And Bomb of the Summer Court again. Spending 3 dot. 3d6.
How many dice
imagine
do you
him
have
with
total? Is
6.
it all that?
So,
Okay, so
I am-
you
Three.
gain 9 temporary hit, you gain 12 temporary hit points.
I imagine him with just water balloons full of olive oil and cilantro.
Why do you keep saying this?
Because you're doing this at
You're a nature druid
Because I don't know. They're just
trying to season him up.
He's just reaching into his
Oh
pocket.
my god! Get out of here with that pun.
Anyway,
Season him up.
so again, the warm glow wraps around Asemar again.
He starts to
Not as
fry.
strong this time.
Alright. I assume that ends your turn?
That ends my turn.
Azemar. You're up.
Oh wait, don't I technically do another 1d4 because of Oh, I'm not in the aura, am I?
You're not in the aura.
It's a 30-foot radius, so that should be.
Yeah.
That is
It was a
30-foot radius.
30-foot radius, but it was only against your
Yeah,
weapons.
weapons, not
No,
spells.
Yeah, it should end.
That's a
here.
15-foot radius. It's a 30-foot radius.
30 feet is massive, but even though it's only to weapons, not to spells.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep things simple to sword attacks.
Come on, come on.
19.
Oh!
Natural 20.
This is gonna
That will
hurt.
hit.
Oh!
With the
And then,
Why not?
as a bonus action, because he seems to like to be hitting me a lot, we're gonna use Blood Curse and Mutual Suffering on him. So does the 19 hit?
actually does, yeah.
Oh, so first one.
Alright, so the first bit of damage is an 8.
And then.
Plus a 1d4
Hold up.
No.
or 1d6.
So I'm gonna say.
And then all the energy damage.
Yep.
Oof.
Alright. So because I still have Crimson Rite active, 1d4.
4, so 12.
Don't you get a 1d6 because of your extra damage?
Nope, this is multiple ability stacking. Give him a minute, Kit.
Sorry.
Alright.
And then I know you can actually program in the energy damage with the sword.
Yeah.
You can do that later.
At some point.
Okay. And then an additional 1d8 fire damage.
And then
8.
oh, what about the other
20, baby.
what about the other energy damage?
Oh, yeah. That was on the first one, now on the second one.
Oh, sadly, it was only 7 damage.
Ooh. And then the energy
damage.
damage on that one.
3 and 6.
Yeah, because I think you should be rolling a couple... Yep. Plus 1d6 Radiant, plus 1d6 Thunder. And then the 1d6 Fire, and the 1d4 Fire.
You just simply chose not do all 3. That ability.
Oh, yeah, because you can turn them off.
And he only decided to do the fire, so it's only the 1.
Moat.
Right. I assume that ends your turn. Vic, your turn.
Alrighty. Right in there.
You're dead.
Well, does it?
I hope not.
It's undead.
Well,
You're
it's
dead?
not but it's not dead.
Who heard the name?
Not really.
No, I did not actually.
But he said it's near dead.
Okay.
Well,
Aw.
I'm gonna punch it.
Hey.
Aw.
Never paused.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
This is a
Missing is
14.
very bad.
13
Yes.
Ravak. Okay. Roll damage.
Ooh, okay. 14 damage.
Been a lot worse. Alright. Is that your turn, Ravak? Ravak.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
I'll have your up.
Hey. Okay. Well, I'll start with the old bonus action. Same one as before. I'm trying to link it again so that I remember.
I'm surprised you're not hexing it.
That's the it's just
This is concentration anyways, I'm pretty sure.
no. This guy actually is not concentration.
Well then roll the hit.
Yep.
Oh wait, it's rolling the hit.
Nope. Your spectral
Where
weapon
is-
misses.
Where is the spectral weapon, by the way?
Like right here. In this square.
Yeah. Last time it was right here. So now it can move.
Moved.
Actually, I will move it. Here, let me draw.
I'm assuming you're gonna move it.
It is now
there.
here.
So, well, I mean, it doesn't get flanking since it's not a sentient actual being.
Yes, but I was just moving it there because I'm going to move over here to flank with Ravak.
Okay. So you get a plus 2 to hit.
I'm going to take the attack action.
Okay.
And just go at him twice.
Okay. 15 will miss.
15,
Ooh.
Yeah, 15 will miss.
18.
Will also miss.
No,
Two
that-
Eighteen
attacks with you.
misses?
Wait, 18 hits? Okay, 18 hits.
I will hit him for 12 and then plus 1d4.
Yep.
14
Total.
damage. Yes, and then I'm good.
Okay. Spectral Rymir.
It is going to go into a frenzied rage,
Oh.
no.
and it will
Oh, it's a
take
barbarian.
3 attacks on Azemar.
Ooh.
One of them being a cleave.
What is frenzied rage? Is that a mechanic?
Gets advantage to hit.
On top of a bonus action is a attack. So the first attack will be a miss. Second attack will be a 14.
Miss.
Ooh.
Third attack, miss. Wow.
Ooh.
It's losing its composure.
That was with advantage, right?
Oh, though none of them were to advantage.
You had to read.
Okay,
Oh.
well, the first one misses. The second one is a 20 on net.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that is.
The third attack with advantage.
So the second one will be a cleaving attack. So everybody around him will take 2 damage,
2 damage. Okay.
including him, and then you will.
He only takes 1 damage from the blood curse.
And then he will take another 16.
16 misses.
Damage.
No, damage.
Oh, for the second one?
So that's for the that's for
So
the
you take 2 damage from the cleave, and then you take the 16 from the actual attack.
Alright.
took 18 total.
And then everyone around him
Gets
should have
2,
taken
but
2
you get a
damage.
special 16.
Cool.
And then-
Takes an additional 8.
The last attack is a 19 to hit.
It's equal.
It
No, it
goes
goes to attacker.
usually to attackers, so that'll
Yeah.
hit.
$14 damage.
Alright. And you take 7.
Okay. It is Gungir's turn, and I need to head to the restroom real quick, so we're going to take a quick break.
Yogi? And then Gungir will take his turn.
What's Asemar down to right now?
2.
2. Oof.
Oh,
Poor Azemar. He probably looks beat
I-
to hell.
I am getting beaten to a pulp right now. This is very
This-
nerve-wracking.
Yeah, this is like our first major, like, scary fight.
finally.
I'm the only one taking damage. Shut up.
Well, listen.
I'm over. Hey,
It's not
I
my
took
fault
10
that I
damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
but still.
It was
I just
temporary hit
had-
points, and also
And all of you
it killed the
took
thing.
2.
Okay. Except for Fredrick, because he is a coward who's stuck behind.
Wait, when did I take 2?
Because
For
of
the cleave attack, everybody took 2.
Except for Fredrick.
Are you
Except
saying I
for
was
us way
struck?
over here.
Are you saying I was struck by a melee attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you saying I lose 2 temporary hit points and it takes 15?
Yep.
Hey!
Remind
And I still have I still have what? 10, 1, 2. I still have 3 temporary hit points left.
How do you do 15 damage if you only took 2?
Armor of Agathase.
Armor
Every
of
time you get
Agathase.
hit by an attack, it does the maximum
I'll link
amount
it up.
of damage.
I'll link it up
What
for you.
type of damage is it?
Cold.
Cold damage.
Oh, okay, it's dead.
Ah! Then I'm gonna come back from the bathroom and
I cast that as a 3rd level spell. So I had 15 temporary hit points, and each time I was hit by a melee attack, it takes 15 cold
By the
damage.
way, I just imagine
Oh.
Azemar looking like Rocky Balboa at the end of Rocky 1. Go
They killed it. They killed it.
Oh. Armor of
I
Agathis.
forgot when he cleaved me, my Armor of Agathis went off again.
Oh, I'm back.
jolly good show, fellas.
We killed the legendary hero's shadow clone.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
It was a pale shade.
It was a pussy shade.
So, are we done?
Oh
So
my
the-
god!
The shade basically ignites in flame and screeches as it slowly deteriorates to just a pus puddle on the floor.
Hmm.
And Rymir stands up with his scales now looking more in color, and He's able to stand up straight. His eyes are starting to glow.
Well, you're looking much revived.
Please tell me that was all of it.
We are just all curing Asemar.
Gungir,
basically.
Gungir heals for 5.
Let's see. Oh no, wait, I don't. Do I have to?
Wait,
Yes,
wait.
you do.
Gungir goes and he grabs the wheelchair.
Hold on. Let
Really?
Rymir do his thing. Okay, Ramir's like doing a thing right now. A wheelchair.
But we like Azemar more. He's our family.
Can I kill him first?
Rymir just walks up to Azemar, touches him with his hand, and you're fully healed.
Shit,
Oh.
he can do that?
Wait, can I have my spell slot
Of
back?
course he can.
Oh, okay, so yeah,
90?
he's past 20, so he's essentially a
No,
god
he's
now.
60.
He's level
Oh, yeah.
60. Of course he can.
Yes, 3. Is it 3 maxes or like a bunch of dips?
It was either that or the Wyvern Queen was gonna greater restoration you.
I mean, he's still tired as shit, but he's not in critical condition anymore.
Don't worry, I'll carry you.
Oh,
Good show, Master
we do
Azemar. Gives you a hearty slap on the back.
Ow, please don't.
You slap a broken rib or two.
Ooh,
I'm just carrying him.
Gungir's still wheeling behind with the wheelchair.
Don't worry about the chair. I've got this.
You're looking a
Asemar,
little
man,
shaky there, Galahad.
You did really good.
Yes, it was an excellent show.
I think everyone was great.
Sorry for the beam of light. It's like one of my only spells I can use. All my spells require me to concentrate.
I see.
It did good.
You did good, Fredrick.
Yes.
You did good.
Ah, sweet.
Good job.
So, Mr. Rymir, now that we've rid yourself of your vomit, baby,
This is the shit I have to deal with Cole.
Uh-huh.
Vomit babies.
well, I'm assuming we purified your bowels.
you did. It wasn't the most pleasant of experiences. We should
Oh, if you
head
have
back.
If you have bowels issue, I know a great herbal remedy for that.
Maybe later, Fredrick. You can write him a prescription in private.
Dr. Fredrick, oh my god.
He becomes a pharmacist.
To be fair, his medicine is a +6.
I mean, yeah. Alright, so you all wander back up to the keep,
So,
you know, casually.
what do we do now?
I walk over to a part of the keep that's like empty. There's really nothing there. The
Just rips a
Keep.
big one. Just a-
is very the keep is very empty at the moment.
Right.
And since you have rid me of that dreadful illness, I'd be more than willing to grant you a new home here.
Ooh.
I mean, don't we have a flying home?
Yeah,
But you know it's nice to have a place to dock it that isn't next to a castle full of dragons.
We
That
are
is
docking it to
true.
a place with a castle full of dragons.
But we wouldn't
Dragonborns,
have to.
though.
No,
There's a
this place is also a castle full of dragons.
Well, I mean, okay, but it's like a different.
You have a
castle.
dragonborn.
It's a dragonborn. That's different.
Wyvern. Dear God.
I think
We
in this
do
case
happen
I'll
to meet
take
a lot
here
of
because it's the
hybrid
lesser of
versions.
two evils.
Ow, okay, I see how that works. Okay, well, next time.
Breaking news, everybody. It turns out that Valencia has now started a war with Titnifbuku Wabansi.
Wait, would that mean that this place is now called Castle Titties?
That is a terribly generous offer, Master Kofak. Say, trying to return the scene to seriousness.
Why aren't we gonna call it like Castle Ass? Then we can,
Titnug Buku. Okay.
but then it can be TNA.
Tiknug Book Keep.
You may call it whatever you wish. Leave me out of whatever. Or what. Wherever. You can possibly do something.
Well, it is a bit remote, but with such a generous offer, how could we possibly say no, really?
The only thing I would complain about is the farming land is not great here.
Well, you can work on that, can't you? Make it your passion project.
Fredrick sadly shakes his head no. The land's over farmed. It's impossible.
Ooh, could we bring in some new dirt or something? So farming works, right?
Well, I might be able to help you out with that, Fredrick.
How so?
Let's just say I got a few tricks up my crafty little fingers.
Yeah, there you go, teamwork.
I believe him. He's accomplished a lot of really impossible things with inventions.
Of course he has, he's Master Gungir.
Like this wheelchair. It's good work.
It is impossible. It's got wheels, but it's a chair. It makes no sense.
But if you're offering this place to us, then where are you two gonna live? And he looks over at the Wyvern Queen, and
He's got plenty of room. He's just giving us space.
Looks to Rymir. Like, where the fuck are we gonna go?
What, you think I'm actually going to give them the whole reign of the castle?
He's just giving us rent.
Oh.
Not even rent.
I'm not going to charge them any rent. Just offer.
Are there any house rules, like a curfew or noise rules or...
You are living on top of a remote mountain in which no one has been for the past 2 years.
Well,
I don't
yes, but we
think
could bother you.
I've been thinking about doing some adventuring. It's been a while.
Absent landlord. Excellent.
So it'll be like the parents aren't home.
Our just face palms and hearing Rymir say adventuring again.
Party!
You do realize you're at near the end of your lifeline, dear. You're going to show them your other form.
Ugh. Just Rymir just like casually starts transforming into a
Please tell me this
dragon.
is outside.
We're in the courtyard, I think.
Yeah, we're in the empty space that we get.
6'4" winged red dragon.
And it's just a
dear.
deep voice. Is this better?
Oh, that's much worse.
It's cool.
Well, I'm
Didn't
going.
Gungir ask him about having an alternate form?
Fredrick,
Asked if he had a
Now-
true form. His true form was his tiny form.
Yeah, this is just an other form.
Fredrick
This is
leans
God
down.
form.
Rymir, I'm gonna be real honest. Like every other person we meet is like a dragon in disguise. So, I mean, it kind of
I
just.
mean, it's impressive because he's not like born that way, so it's much more impressive.
But we kind of are pretty used to this.
He was Dragonborn.
He just
More like
transforms
Dragonborn
back.
again.
Anyway. Fredrick will lean down towards Gungir and just whisper, "Are dragon people common with you guys or something?"
No, very rare.
He's whispering to Gungir.
Oh,
Well, I mean, there's the royal family, and they're pretty much all dragony people in disguise. And then there's the big old eyeball dragon who was trying to sign up with us, and that was just a nightmare. And then we had, I mean, I'm not, like, I'm going to throw this out here. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but I'm not half convinced that, like, half the population of this planet isn't secretly just dragons.
I mean, I'm not a dragon. I'm more of a fairy boy.
sense motive.
We don't judge you.
Convention motive.
I don't believe it. I mean, almost everybody is a dragon.
Investigation.
Like, it would not surprise me if down the line it turned out that I was a dragon.
Yeah, he's telling the freaking truth, Galahad. You heard him tell you that he was raised by fairies as a kid.
No. I'm
he said he's a fairy
check
boy.
one more time.
Yes,
all right.
he is telling the truth. He told
Flynn
you
just puts a
he was
hand on
raised
his
by
shoulder
fairies
and
as
is
a
like-
kid.
All right, you're one of the 50% that aren't dragons. I'm confident now.
I mean, some of us were also raised.
Oh, what were you raised by?
Raised in quotations by vampires.
Fredrick kind of wide-eyed look at you. Oh, hey.
Yes, he was raised by vampires, but that doesn't mean he is a dragon.
Exactly.
Wait, I thought he was an Azemar.
Well, he is and he isn't. Listen, Freddy, I'll lay down the math for you in a little bit. All right?
Aw, math.
Yeah. It's all right. It's just addition. It's just basic addition. You
Bummer.
So, are we going to have a housewarming party?
Well,
I mean, it's
There
an
is
empty.
there is another mission that we were supposed to do.
It's true.
Rymir just kind of looks over at the
suppose.
Wyvern Queen. When was the last time we looked at our treasury?
She makes a clipboard appear out of nowhere, and she flips through it. About a year and a half ago.
Other mission or no?
How very-
Other mission, sorry.
Let me speak.
We should look at that. Maybe throw a giant party.
I mean, if you're feeling like it, I know you're still wealthy as shit.
Why not?
If you say so, honey.
Other mission or no? I imagine Azemar probably would like some downtime at the very least. Gives
He
him another
goes-
pat on the back.
Into the keep and goes into the basement and comes back carrying a large assortment of wine and booze.
I thought you guys said that you were going hungry.
Hungry, not thirsty.
My kind of people.
What us draconic blood need our alcohol, and she starts downing a bottle of champagne.
You just see Rymir kind of like cringe a little bit.
Oh, you gotta drink. It's not gonna happen again.
Do you have any Feyblend?
I shall not risk it.
Come on, you know you want to drive
What
a
happened
train
last time you
again.
drank?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a funny story with this guy. She just dragged Rymir into the picture. He's like, so this guy got really drunk one day, and he found a train, and he drove it, and it was apparently a train railway that was in somewhat repair, and he drove it straight off the track, yelling with a coat rack in hand, saying, "I like Rymir." He was drunk as shit, and it was adorable.
Gungir.
Looks at him cheekily.
Gungir nervously raises his hand.
Yes.
This wasn't an extra dimensional train, was it?
Ow. Standard.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I was about to say, because if it was that, then that was actually me that crashed it.
Oh, so that's what Kana found the other day.
Anyway, I have an out of character question.
Okay.
Barreck's, the mission at Barreck, what were the other members called?
Conrad and Audrey.
Yeah, how is their mission going, since Barreck is technically my character as well?
They managed to complete their missions around the, I guess, made it back safely.
Okay. What'd they get for the mission?
I would say they would have gotten at least like 150 gold each.
Okay.
So, party?
Yes, you all get to partake in, well, mostly drink.
Flynn does not drink.
Fredrick is specifically asking for, like, Fey-based alcohol.
Okay,
More fruity drinks than anything.
Reverend Queen gives you a bottle of champagne that's cherry flavored.
Not really what I was looking for, but he poured a very small glass.
Basically, pour a shot glass.
Yeah, he's drinking very slowly.
Is half of the party dry?
Well, Gungir's a construct, so...
We can
He
try.
can't physically try. I mean, he can. He just would have advantage on everything. He would never get drunk because he doesn't have a actual,
His blood
nervous system.
His blood is made from water, so...
Yeah,
Wouldn't he get drunk really easily if his blood was made of water?
I don't know.
Oh,
He's a little...
wait, I have a question for the dragon.
For
one.
Bone.
Rymir,
Indeed.
if you could become a dragon, why didn't you just fly to a town and get supplies?
He was.
He
oh,
was
you
deathly
you're here
sick.
We're not here for
No.
the story time. He sealed
No.
the power away so that the AIDS wouldn't spread.
No, Fredrick.
That's
I was
actually for
there-
real.
I was there out of character. Fredrick wasn't.
Mhm.
Okay, then can your wife do that?
I lost my ability to transform into my true form a long time ago.
Oh,
And I can, I just haven't done it in like literally 15 years.
then why didn't you try and just get food?
Tried. Keyword. But not a lot of animals come up this way. Did what we had to survive.
See, when you say it like that, it sounds like you ate people.
No, we didn't. Our people left us.
Insight.
Set inside. Just
Okay.
being safe. Just on the safe side.
Well, good luck beating her.
$16.
Persuasion was a natural 20.
Damn.
Oh god, it was persuasion?
I almost got a natural.
So that means she did do it.
She's telling
No,
the
it
average.
would've
No,
been
it would have been
deception.
deception if she hadn't done it.
Anyways,
I guess I believe her. She'd never eat anybody.
yes.
Flynn is gonna slide up to Azemar, wherever he is drinking heavily, apparently.
Yes, very much so.
Makes sense.
I'm curious.
And
With Asmar, is it basically like Deadpool, where you can't get drunk?
He can, but he has a very high tolerance.
hey,
Doesn't stop him though.
you're really going to town on that, aren't you?
Well, I'm usually not one for fearing death, but it's a victory, so time for a
That did
drink.
look like a bit of a close call. I'm sure it's all the more invigorating afterwards, right?
I always had a few tricks up my sleeve.
More than a few, it looked like. That was quite some excellent swordsmanship. And, whatever other tricks those were.
Mostly contraptions made by Gungir.
Of course, Master Gungir, he is a skilled artisan, is he not?
Yes, indeed.
So,
He shows him the new trick with his sword revenant and turns it into the whip for a second.
oh, that's amazing. I do hope I can get him to work on something for me eventually. I know I don't exactly get priority or anything being new and all, but it would be such a privilege.
No, stick around a while.
Yes! Do it!
Wait, what? What's going on?
Rymir pulls out his loot.
As soon as he sees that, Fredrick is going to pull out his lyre.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Flynn pulls out his flute. No, not really.
I guess the headache is coming early this time around.
So, you mentioned before something about being raised by vampires?
Abducted to be exact, but yes, my
I
younger
see,
brother
that
and I were
does
to be trained as
sound-
assassins.
19.
Interesting. That does sound more in character for vampires.
And this is true.
No, I'm playing my lute.
Okay.
Galahad gets his accordion out.
I'm sorry, what?
What the hell did you buy an accordion?
So,
Okay.
where were you raised?
A small town that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
Ragmire.
oh, God.
Oh, that's bad.
You're very out of tune.
Just flinches at the planking in the background.
Again, the headache's coming early this time.
Have some more. Slides another bottle over to you. Maybe it'll drown it out.
I find that doubtful.
Fredrick is playing the freaking Titanic theme on the recorder.
No.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yes, Storm.
Storm, I'm just gonna keep asking Azemar questions, basically.
It's all good.
Gungir is gonna tug on Glad's cloak.
Yes.
As long as we're having this party, we might as well make it an interesting party. Gungir's gonna look up at Galahad and then look up at the ramparts that he noticed while walking into this fortress.
Uh-huh.
And
What you looking at?
And quietly he starts to waddle off towards the cannons.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'll go with him, I guess.
I have a fear.
To keep him out of trouble more than anything.
Okay. So you get to a cannon on the ramparts.
Are there cannonballs?
Yeah, there's a couple lying about in a crate.
Gungir looks over at Galahad.
What are you thinking?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, really, what are these? I don't know what you're thinking.
He grabs, or are there any barrels of gunpowder?
Oh no!
Are there?
Probably not, considering it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Okay, there's your answer.
He can try one other thing.
He's an artificer. He'll improvise.
Oh, he's going to improvise, alright.
Oh no.
He's going to grab one of the cannonballs.
Okay.
Gonna load it into the barrel.
Okay.
And where the fuse would go... he's gonna use his concussion grenade with volatile concoction to double its effect.
Well, it instantly fails because it's an inanimate object.
Oh no, he's directing this thing like...
I'm saying the cannonball fails instantly because it's an inanimate object. Where are you launching this thing? North, south, eastern, or west?
I'm assuming it's like a 40...
No, roll me a d8 for me.
D8?
And that'll determine the direction.
Just straight into the mountain.
Or... Okay, see, you shoot to the east. Okay, you shoot it off, and it goes towards the forest that you came towards. And you just see it slowly disappearing out of your sight and start to drop. And it's out of sight now.
Rymir walks over to the cannon, looks down at the cannon, looks up at you and says, "Who needs a cannon?" Picks up a cannonball and chucks it.
Gungir is like flailing excitedly. Like one of those wacky inflatable arm flailing tube men, but on like fast forward.
Yeah, that cannonball fails versus a DC save of 46. And he launches it for field goal. It's gone. Like you
Go
see
past
it
the
break
cannon?
the sound barrier. The one that Rymir throws. Literally grabbed it and yeeted it like it was a softball.
Wow.
It broke the sound barrier. It's just gone.
Doctor,
Alright.
I think our patient is all better.
Speaking of the doctor.
Excuse me, Rymir.
Yes.
As a prince, I would like to alleviate your food problem with a solution.
And that would be?
I'll make contact with my brother, and he will inform the Kanku that have inhabited our island, and they will fly over some food for you.
Kankus can't fly.
Terracotta.
And why would this interest me when I can just go and do it myself?
Because then you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, we'll be here anyway, so... You know.
I have business to attend to. I must be off.
Oh. Nice throw, though!
Kind of says a few words and does an incantation, and an elk just appears out from the ground. He hops up on the elk and then rides through the gate.
I thought you said elf, and I was very confused.
He follows him.
Piggybacks on an elf. Yeah.
Alright, Fredrick, what's up?
They're
Fredrick is looking
self-empty.
for any like land vehicles, like a cart or something like that.
A couple carts left behind, like 2.
Any one of them having reins on them still?
Yes.
Fredrick is going to summon Phantom Steed and start doing some tricks with the cart.
You're
Because he
doing
is drunk as
donuts in the
hell.
courtyard.
Basically,
Deja vu! Da, 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 da.
what do I roll?
Roll a straight d20 plus proficiency. Well, actually, you can roll animal handling. My bad. With advantage. Aww,
Fuck
only
you.
a 10.
I am using my ability. It is part of my mark of the passage.
Okay.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Where is it? There it is. I can roll a d4 and add it.
For it.
Oh no, wait, that's... Oh yeah, to operate land vehicles.
Roll that d4 for me.
12. How well am I doing?
Deja vu into one of the barrack buildings.
Goes to another cart and tries again.
Okay.
Because I imagine I destroyed that one cart.
You made a dent in the side of that cart, yes.
Come on! 15.
Okay.
But I will also
You
add...
managed to deja vu without crashing.
Okay, but I will also add a d4 again.
Okay.
Exact same roll.
Yeah. You deja vu
Still,
without
you're seeing
crashing.
Fredrick do some tricks with the cart.
Alright. Jesus. This has been an interesting...
Man, we've only been at this place for less than a day and we're already wrecking it.
So, are we
Good
calling
thing,
it a
what's
day
his name
here,
left?
or...
I mean, we can,
You still have
if you guys want to.
Give you.
I feel like we could do some more stuff in game.
You could do inter-character things.
I don't know what Fredrick could do in character thing.
What, you don't want to
Explore
talk
the
to
space.
any of us?
Play in the space.
Let me
I guess
see.
Fredrick
Get
will
to
look
know
around,
us
see if
better.
there's-
Let yourself get to be known.
I mean, Fredrick already has himself be known throughout the group.
Make real human connections.
Actually, these are fake human connections. Their characters we're playing.
Shut up, I'm projecting.
Gungir will actually go up to the Wyvern Queen after he's kind of calmed down from his adrenaline rush of firing off a cannon
Okay.
with concussive grenades.
Okay.
So you're going to be staying here?
Yes, I suppose. He watches as Rymir leaves out the gate on his elk.
Is he
On this elf.
going to be okay?
He'll be fine.
You
It's
going?
100 times better. You probably even extended his life further.
Gungir kind of nervously watches the old man leave, the old dragon leave the court and off into the distance. Aren't you going to miss him?
Yes, I will. I mean,
Why don't
I have
you-
other things. I have a few things to look after anyways while I'm here. Besides, I patiently await for our firstborn child to come back someday.
Kind of nods. Sad of him. So just so you know, we actually already have ourselves a home. I know this is kind of your home right here, and he was just like, oh, hey, you guys can live here too, but... I mean, what are your thoughts?
She shrugs. I mean, he is the boss. I don't really tend to question his logic. He's very blunt. She says, sweat dropping a little bit. Probably go find something too evil to slay. That's his whole shtick.
Gungir kind of kicks at the dirt a little bit. I'm gonna be real honest. Well, I'm not exactly sure how we'd get our home over here, because we got kind of a bizarre home. Mind if we make a deal then?
Sure.
Neighbors?
Sure.
Gungir will... Let me see here. Did this place have a name, by the way?
No, not really.
Tits Valley.
Tit Valley. Tit Peak.
Tits Peaks.
Gungir will kind of stand officially.
The possessive tits. As in tit noogs.
Then as a neighbor, I formally extend an open hand in welcoming, I guess, our new neighbor from time to time, Titnug Buku Wabansi, in partnership with... I don't know what to call. I don't know what to call this place then.
I never introduced myself. My name is Valvarosa.
So Val.
Val, if you want.
Okay, that works.
Name is rather long.
So you think of getting this place back up and running with the people and the whatnot?
It would be nice to actually get this back to a mercenary operation once again.
Make
a revival of our group. See if any of them are still alive.
Gungir nods. Then how about we make one more deal? And he looks up at her and he pulls out the gun droid. How about, as part of a partnership with Titnug Buku Wabansi, we will keep an eye out for some of your former compatriots.
Well, the only ones that I'm aware of are still, well, by name that we know of. And she will pick up the gun droid, figuring out how it works rather quickly, and she will type down 3 names for you.
And we can...
I will type those into chat for you.
And we can also keep an eye out for new recruits that might fit the curriculum for which you are looking for. Yes.
Deal then. Sorry, I was typing stuff and I zoned out. Yeah.
Gungir will also look at the rest of the crew. So out of curiosity, do you want to stay here for the night before heading out?
Actually, Fredrick was gonna go to Gungir and Galahad and ask them.
Okay.
Hey, short dude, red dude.
That's me! Oh! Yes, that's me too.
I feel something a bit odd here. Do any of you have a way to sense, like, the Fae presence or something?
Sense Fae. I can.
Out of character, that was not at this mountain.
No, I know, but he wants to check if, like, there's anything Fae related.
I know Gungir here is a wicked.
If you want to check
detecting
for Fae connections, I would roll an Arcana with advantage.
Okay.
So you're experienced in how to get in and out of the Feywilds rather easily.
I do not have great Arcana. I have 0 Arcana.
Good luck.
Still an advantage. Hey! Nat 20.
Natural 20.
Roll 20. You find a old willow tree that somehow is growing in this weird spot on the peak of the mountain
Hey,
to
Queen?
be here. Yes.
How long has that tree been here?
And there, since we've built the place, we never bothered to move it.
He walks over to the tree, a bit confused. Gungir, do you think you can assist me with something?
What you need, Freddy boy?
By the way, out of character, in character, you feel more at home as you approach the tree,
I'm sensing the Fae.
as if you're in the Feywilds.
I'm sensing the Feywild here, like, really hard. Is there any way that you can see what's going on here?
Well, I mean, other than what I can see with my peepers.
Is there anything I can do to, like, tell why I am sensing the strong Feywild here?
Roll investigation with advantage.
Okay, investigation with advantage. Oh, that's intimidation.
You intimidate the tree very hard. It's not phased.
It's not talking. If you wanted answers, you're not getting it from the tree. It's stone-faced
17.
or bark-faced.
17.
Realize that the trunk of the tree. This is a fake tree. It looks real.
Okay,
This tree's plastic.
Okay, I am going to touch the tree and try to move it.
You touch the trunk, and a doorway opens, and you fall into the Feywild. You basically face
Later,
plant
Alice.
into the Feywild. You don't
Why?
leave.
So yeah,
Is
Gungir
this
just
like
saw
a
me.
Nightmare Before Christmas, like, door to the Feywild?
Yeah,
I was
so
thinking
Gungir
more
just saw
Alice
me
in Wonderland.
Fall into a hole that was the tree trunk.
You basically walked through a doorway, and you fell face first because you weren't expecting it.
Guys, there's something in here. You might want to
Can I
check
hear-
this out.
I mean, how far away was the tree?
It was like a solid, 120 feet walking distance.
Oh, okay. But so does anyone hear him?
Yeah, you would hear him. The door's open. It didn't close.
Then I go over there.
Just
What
see
did
What did you do to this tree?
Fredrick in a space that is all mist. Pink mist.
This tree is fake.
Okay. Is it an illusion?
Is it an illusion, or was it more just like I flipped it open?
Basically, it's the tree itself is solid. Like, it's made out of some material. You have no idea what it is. And it's been
Oh. Sorry.
out. But yeah, no, you have no idea what it's made out of because it's not a real tree. You could tell just by trying to peel some of the bark. It's not actual bark, it's stone. It's a stone willow tree.
This tree is made of stone. I open the trunk and come in here.
Open that. Oh wow, the truck over here. Oh, Gungir, something weird's going on over here.
Where is Flynn and Azemar at this time?
I assumed Asemar
Flynn
probably is
was-
still drinking.
Flynn was heading over to talk to Galahad, but now there's a distraction.
You can head over and see that they're looking at.
Portal to the Feywild. Into the Feywild.
Fred fell in a hole.
Fred,
Wyvern Queen will walk over as well.
Fred, what have we told you about falling into holes?
There's pink mist everywhere. Like fog.
That was a trick question. We never told you anything about falling into holes.
Future reference, so don't do it.
So,
Gungir will take a peek inside.
See a misty terrain that is pink in color, with the ground itself looks similar to the outside, like it's gravelly more than it is like stone that you're standing on currently. So it's like a gravel path, and everything around you is like pink misty fog.
should we really be poking about in trees in the middle of the night?
Well, if it's in our backyard.
Fredrick is actually gonna walk a little bit further.
Hey, Freddy! Freddy!
Freddy,
Need
don't
a
get
druid.
Yeah,
lost!
never mind, that doesn't happen. I rolled a 2 on something happening.
Oh,
Hey, Fred!
Does not happen.
I think we may need a druid leash.
Gungir
So
will...
walk.
like, how far did it travel?
Full walking distance of 30 feet.
Okay.
Gungir is going to activate his Zero Wand to amplify his voice 3 times. And he is
Okay.
going to keep calling for Fredrick.
Fredrick is too mesmerized. This is the first time he's been in the Feywild for years. He's
Okay.
Gungir's going to look up at Galahad and Flynn. We can't have him go off wandering on a crazy adventure. We still have one that we're getting paid for.
Shall I pop in and get him?
I'm nervous about
Meanwhile-
going into there. I guess.
Meanwhile, everyone is discussing what to do. Fredrick, ahead of you, you keep walking for a bit, and you feel a slight disturbance while you're in here. And everything, all of the mist, the ground, becomes black. The blackest of black you've ever seen. You've never seen the Feywild like this. Which means either a spirit woke up, or there's an archfey nearby. That's usually what this means.
okay. I yell, something's weird happening.
Then get out of there!
Yeah.
Jinx.
I guess Fredrick will walk back slowly.
Okay, let me
More
roll something.
quickly!
You might want to pick up the pace, Master Fredrick.
Oh, fuck!
I will use my grasp of Hadar to drag him.
No, what happened?
If
Pro 20.
What does that mean?
Okay, let me paint you a picture.
Freddy's dead, isn't he?
No, he isn't. As soon as you turn around to start walking, you walk your 30 feet, a large aberration of black mist just creeps in front of you, and you see 2 red piercing eyes stare at you menacingly.
Guys.
And You see a maw open, and you see thousands upon thousands of teeth. And
More quickly!
inside of its mouth
It's in front of me.
is a dead fairy, a large one.
Much more
You see
quickly!
this thing dive into the ground in front of you, disappearing, and the landscape around you returns to that same pink hue from before.
Yeah, as soon as he sees that,
This thing was 120 feet long.
hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna cast.
20 feet wide.
Okay, that's a concentration. Give me a second. I need to look at another thing.
While he's doing... I'm this close to Eldritch blasting your ass.
No, I'm doing something that might help me.
Okay.
Cast.
Yeah,
Calm.
I am going to freaking do,
Step.
huh?
Misty
Okay.
Step. I'm assuming. Misty
No.
Step.
I wasn't gonna say Misty Step. I'm doing something that makes me travel faster.
Spit it out then.
Expeditious
There you go.
retreat.
Allows you to move at an incredible pace. Makes you. You take the dash action. So you basically whoop 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 whoop, whoop out of here.
Sonic runs out of the tree.
You exit the realm, and it's the.
I
I'm
fake
standing
door.
at the ready to slam the door
Whoa.
shut. Yeah, I slam it shut behind you.
Bad thing in there.
Does anyone have a way of locking this, maybe?
Can I roll anything to see what the hell it was?
Roll a history check with disadvantage.
One history test coming up. My history's not great.
Some chains, perhaps, or a padlock?
9.
And
Gungir puts a
From
rock
what
in
you
front of
know-
it.
from what you know,
Good stuff.
it's an ancient creature that its name was lost long ago. People thought this thing was dead, but apparently you figured out there's multiple.
Wyvern Queen?
Yes.
There's something you should know that's in there.
That would be.
He describes what he saw.
She looks perplexed for a few minutes while she
Flynn helps
thinks.
pile rocks in front of the door.
Why
Somebody
don't we
roll or
close this
something.
door and never open it?
I closed it.
Yeah, and now we're
Okay.
piling rocks up in front of it.
That thing should not exist. That is an ancient creature from the bottom of the sea. How it got in there is beyond me.
Oh,
It's a
good.
leviathan. A large one.
Oh,
Not just any leviathan. A reaper leviathan.
Perhaps we should get more rocks.
I would suggest chain, iron, cold iron.
Or how about I just destroy it? This entrance.
No. Let's not do any hasty destroying of ancient artifact things.
I
Only
agree
one
with him.
portal.
No, I agree with him. Chain it. Chain it instead. Steel chain, iron chain, anything. Anything metal.
Do you have anything
offer
like that?
massive chain bolas that are made of pure steel.
Wrap it
It
around.
won't work unless it's iron.
Yeah, iron chain. He needs
Mm-hmm.
iron chain.
She only has steel chains.
Is there any
Yeah.
iron here?
She shakes her head.
Not even a cannonballs are iron?
Those should definitely be iron.
They're technically not made of. These are particular ones that Rymir ordered to be
Why?
steel.
Was your husband a fairy?
Oh, we didn't even know this was here. We assumed it was a natural tree and left it alone.
It's
Plus
not.
running-
It's
Maybe
a
the tree was
Feywild.
exerting some sort of subtle influence over your minds.
Never had anything happen.
And
Nothing
I've
crazy.
I've never seen that thing in the Feywild, and it had a dead fairy in its mouth, a large one.
And have
Well,
them.
then you should lock it so that fairies can get out or something. Because it's really spooky. Bad.
She, the Wyvern Queen, sort of like looks very amazed at when you mention a large dead fairy in its mouth. It killed an archfey.
I guess. He will open the trunk again. Not going in! But he will yell in Sylvan, basically. Hey, any fairies in there should run! There's something scary in there!
By the way, now that you look inside of it, it's that black again.
What?
Close the door! Close the door! Close the door!
You
Close
see
it.
it swim across again.
I close it. I close it as soon as I see it. It's still there.
Let's make a rule of thumb.
Don't open it again.
Yeah, let's leave the evil door closed and we'll figure out what to do with this later.
After a good nap, perhaps. I need a good nap. I think we all need a good nap.
Fredrick is visibly shaken by this. This is the first time you actually have seen him nervous.
Gungir is going to take him by the hand and lead him away from the tree.
The Wyvern Queen will also make sure that the thing is basically
Chained up.
Mhm.
See, this is the benefits of living on a sub. We don't have to deal with evil things living in dark catacombs underneath our house. Because our house doesn't have it underneath.
It's terrorizing the Feywild. It needs to be stopped.
I have no idea what a Reaper can do.
I
Those
know that
things
it's
are-
causing trouble in the Feywild, and that's not good.
It killed an archfey. That's not good regardless. He's controlling that thing. That thing should not be there.
Well then, we should get someone to get rid of it, like your husband.
Yes, he was
He's already
looking for something
gone.
big and evil to fight, wasn't he?
I don't know, but she's
Couldn't
gonna.
you send a wyvern?
Do you not have, like, a sending spell or something?
She's gonna unfurl her wings, and you see that they're very tattered and damaged from just overtime deterioration. And she's gonna try to fly.
Gungir's going to raise his hand. Can that thing get out of the tree?
It shouldn't be
Change
able
it
to
up.
as long as the door's closed. And she rolled a 3. She gets like 5 feet off the ground and plummets.
Oh dear.
And she barely gets up. My wings still aren't healed enough. I can't go after him.
Don't you have other wyverns? Aren't you the queen
If
of
the
them?
only 2 here.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, I have another question. If there's some sort of guild that's involved, some sort of association involved with the Feywild itself, in this plane,
There is a council of druids, but no one knows where exactly they are.
can I roll anything to try to figure that out?
All knowledge history with advantage, because you've heard of them
Looking for
before.
the nearest standing stones.
Yeah, I was
is
probably
usually a
told
good-
by the fairy.
Oof.
Oof.
9.
Even with that, you remember some of the fairies telling you about a Druid council that lives in one of the many forests in the ethereal planes. Where exactly was beyond their knowledge, but they just knew that they existed because they
Maybe in the forest we keep throwing boulders and cannonballs in.
We just walk over and see an entire guild hall in rubble.
Yeah.
Well,
Other than that, that's about all you know.
well, this really seems like a problem for the morning.
Indeed.
Think you should all get some rest.
Sleepovers.
What?
Just take a room inside of the barracks. I'll make sure we have enough, I guess, for everyone to be fed. Cocks an eyebrow.
Well, we have this one's berries. They're pretty filling. Galahad, do you want to bunk with me?
Okay.
I
Who's
would
ever
like,
asked to bunk with me?
I would like,
Only if you want to, of course.
I would like to bunk with someone if that's fine.
I can bunk with you, Freddy. Pats you on the shoe.
Hey, we'll get bunk buddies.
I call top bunk. Well, I hear no objections to that. Or my audio cut out. Anyone hear me?
He's just fallen asleep drunk.
Yeah. They both have. Or we're gonna call it for today.
Okay.
Okay.
It's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Tom's getting tired.
That's fair.
Flynn
Miss-
wanted to ask Galahad a question.
Yeah.
May
Go
do
ahead.
that though, because I haven't stopped recording.
Go ahead.
Oh, really?
You look like you really want to ask me something, Flynn. What's
I
up?
really want to get rid of these hiccups.
Oh, well, I can try to scare you.
Anyway,
Okay. Hopefully it won't be really weird. Yes, so how are you feeling after that battle? You did really quite amazingly, but especially that last bit when you took him out at the last second.
I just feel lucky.
Well, it was certainly more than luck. You had quite a bit of foresight there, after all.
Well, it just kind of... My magic... I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, is it very complicated?
No, it's very uncomplicated. It just kind of happens.
Interesting.
I just kind of figure out things to do. Like I've got someone, or imagine if there was someone who's way better at fighting than you, and they were like, "No, you should do this," and you're like, "Oh, yes."
Yes,
and then you do that.
of course, your fighting instincts.
Sure, my instincts.
Well, you have excellent instincts, Galahad, I really must say. You're quite skilled with the blade as well.
I learned it all overnight. I mean, well, actually, overnight, but then I wasn't still very good, and then, after a week.
Oh, well, we'll have to start somewhere after all.
Yeah, I started in a forest.
Really? Were you trained by some sort of forest sage?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like a forest sage, except it's just a sword.
Just a sword.
Yeah, the sword. I just got. I mean, I'm just a natural. The moment I took the sword in my hand, I knew how to use it.
Really? That's quite impressive. Good instincts indeed.
Yeah.
Found your sword in a forest?
Sure. Not this sword. I got this sword from a princess.
Really? Can I insight?
You sure could, yeah.
Come on,
And would not be
ones.
there, so he would know.
18.
That's pretty good.
Why are you
You can
rolling
tell he
seven?
You can tell he isn't actively lying, telling anything that's not true, but he's phrasing everything in to peculiar ways.
Uh-huh. A princess? What princess?
That part, I guess, since you beat it, you can tell that part was true.
The part about a
The
princess?
Yeah, the part about the princess. It was like one of the royal dragons. She had it in her.
Oh, my stuff is freezing.
It's round places. I think.
Quite an interesting blade. I can't say I've seen many with that sort of design. Sort of leaning.
Oh, yeah, so I just summoned it with some
Venom
magic. Venom died.
Oh no!
I'm afraid God is dead, and the rules don't matter anymore.
Thanks,
So-
Nietzsche.
Give me
So
your
that all of you
life, or I'll kill
know, out of game, we're having technical difficulties.
Okay.
Okay.
He's back.
There we go.
Fearless leader returned.
What was that? You said my sword is peculiar. I don't think I've ever shown it to you, so...
Was he not using it?
No, he's using the sword he was given.
So
Oh,
does he even have it?
It looks
with him?
like... It looks like that one that you saw that was floating there in the fight, and it hit a skeleton.
Ah, yes, that ethereal weapon of sorts.
Yeah, it looks just like that, except it's like physical. Or maybe it
It was
isn't.
quite a skillful application, I must say.
Oh yeah. It's,
I'd love to see it in person sometime. Perhaps a little duel for fun.
Oh. I see what you're getting at. Now, I wondered why you were asking me so many questions. You like fighting people.
Yes, you've got me there. I am
Aha!
a bit of a duelist. It is certainly one of my interests.
That's the card game, right?
No, it's just dueling two people with swords, having at it
Gotcha.
in honorable
I-
combat.
Asemar and Ravak like sparring with me. You could get in on our sparring things, then we'd have two pairs.
Oh yes, I would love that. That would be so much fun.
I don't know if I want to duel you. You seem really handy with that rapier. Every time you strike with it, it's like a truck. And I've never
Yes,
seen you
yes.
miss.
Yes,
Or roll under a 20 total for that matter.
well, it is
Whatever
quite
that
a
means.
magnificent weapon, and he draws it out so you can get a better look at it.
Ooh.
It's a complete
And I haven't-
rapier made of shaft.
And I'm having troubles on my end here. My Discord keeps cutting in and out.
Yeah, that's what mine was doing before it crashed.
Boo.
I hear you.
Yeah, he shows off his sword to you.
Well, I can't pull out my my patron, but what I can do, I can show Flynn my physical Ragnell, my
pull out your cool sword.
The cool sword.
Is that the princess one or like your warlock one?
It's the princess one.
Ah, right.
Although it is the okay, it's complicated.
It's the physical weapon of your
certainly
patron.
The patron. Imagine. I'll explain it to you out of character. You don't know
Okay,
this.
yeah, no, I get it now. Okay, I understand.
Imagine a patron exists through another dimension and reaches through into this one with like an avatar. This is like a
Yeah.
little physical shard of it.
Yeah, I get it now. Okay. But yeah, we compare swords, and Flynn is very excited.
Oh my god, we do not compare swords.
Yes, we do. You just said you pull out your sword.
I do pull out my sword, you're right. We compare swords. I think mine's longer and bigger.
I see my
It
Schwartz
is a long
is,
sword.
Yes, but you know it's all about how you use it.
and I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Anyway,
You got the top side, I got the bottom side.
ooh, have you seen that trick that I can do with it?
What trick?
Thinking it out of existence.
No, yeah, he's just like,
Basically.
ooh, watch this, and he like stands up and wields his blade and like to his face or chest or whatever, make it straight up and down just to look cool, and then he just vanishes.
And he's gone. Oh, you
Nope, I'm right
invisible?
here, and he just leans around from behind you.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
sorry, I'm a little jumpy back right behind me. Yeah, that was very cool.
Do you want to try?
You mean it's not like hard? It's not hard to do?
No, it's really easy. I actually just got this fairly recently. Do you want to try? It's really fun.
All right, Flynn.
He turns the rapier around to hand you the fancy handle.
Okay, I grab Flynn's sword. And I attempt to brandish it
Pick it up and you wield it.
while thinking about trying to sneak behind
Okay.
Flynn.
As a bonus action, technically, you can, if you're in a quote-unquote shaded or shadowy
The room
area,
is dark.
either in
It's
darkness.
nighttime.
Yeah,
Sure.
you can blink you can basically teleport anywhere you've previously visited.
That's also in shadow.
And I mean anywhere.
Okay.
So think of a place where you've been before. That's where you go to.
What? Okay, so I was trying to get behind Flynn.
Okay, so you just appear, you gone
Okay.
behind Flynn.
Ah, you see?
Whoa!
Oh, good, you're right there.
I could feel I was holding it. I think
The
I
shadows
could
embrace
understand
you.
how this magic worked. Seems like I could have gone a lot farther than that.
Oh, yes, you can go practically anywhere you've already been as long as it's dark. Isn't it so cool?
This
You
is
want to go
incredible.
this time?
I know, right?
Is it nighttime?
It's nighttime.
Okay.
Go anywhere that you have previously visited.
Do you remember I wonder if they're probably gone. They're probably gone, but I tried to go to where that carnival was.
Okay, so you go to Dab Swamp.
Dab Swamp. Dab on.
You teleport
Galahad,
into the middle of the town. You go gone.
Galahad
You're now
disappears
halfway
and
across the continent.
Flynn just like turns around expecting him to be behind him again and just is like,
Oh shit.
Galahad.
Huh.
Galahad.
Yeah, now you're in Dab Swamp by yourself in the
Great,
middle of
and
the
now
town at night.
And then I go back behind Flynn. But I wait like 10 seconons.
God.
You appear behind Flynn.
Surprise!
Be so meta! God! Oh my goodness! You didn't.
I wanted to see if I could get some fair food, but no such luck.
Yes. That was very
hold
tricky
on.
of you.
Hold on. One more, please. I teleport behind Fall.
Yeah. You appear in the middle of the throws, right behind
did-
Fall.
What are you? What?
Are you having a nice cup of tea?
I was before you caused me to drop it.
Sorry about that. I'll clean it up as soon as I get back home. And I teleport away behind
grab
Flynn
the
again.
Staff. And then
You know, False just sees frickin' Galahad just blink out of existence as soon as he
but as
reappears.
soon as he does, before he teleports, he tries to oh god, what would Fall do?
What you got?
Probably whack him with the staff.
No, he can't.
He's
Right, I
under
said no.
contract.
Yeah,
Gungir's not there.
Give me a sec.
Liar is there to enforce.
We don't have a lot of time.
No.
He's got a bonus action to vanish anywhere he wants to. You got
Okay. As soon as he sees him about to disappear, he'll stop him.
You'll stop him?
how?
Counter spell.
It's a
Ability
spell, not a
This-
magic item.
cannot be stopped once it's activated.
Okay.
It is considered a level 6 teleportation spell.
I love
Does
my
Liar
sword.
see, like, does Liar want?
I'm not in your room. I'm not in your room.
He's not in his room. He's
Be
in
in
the
the-
kitchen.
Trip you?
You just see Galahad appear, just pop in, scare the shit out of Fall, and leave.
I didn't even see you were there. Dang it. Because I didn't know what room it was in.
I was saying that he was getting a
Oh well.
cup of tea.
Guys, you appear back behind Flynn.
Okay.
It's a
Sorry.
lot of fun, isn't it?
It's a lot of fun. I do a little flourish and I flip it around and it spins and then I catch it by the handle, then I flip it and it spins and then I catch it by the flat of the blade and then I present it to him.
Very good, very good. And he takes it back and heaves it again.
Okay.
That's incredible!
I know, right?
Where did you find that?
Well, it was given to me.
Oh, like your mum?
Something like that, yes.
And I'm gonna want to do a little thing called insight.
Go ahead and try, boy.
Roll low.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Wow, your mum's great to give you such a cool sword.
I know.
Oh, Flynn failed that.
What? You were worried?
I was somewhat worried.
That would have been hilarious, but no. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Alright. I'm assuming we're just gonna call it here then.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
That was fun, though.
Yeah, stop recording. 3.
Yeah, I'm stopping my
2,
recording now.
Flynn,
One.
say,